Hello, everyone, and welcome back with some more SeaBATTLE 4. And I am joined here with Osa here today. How are you
Hi,
doing today?
I'm good. Got through all my sets, and I am excited to commentate with you. Like you said, we're on silver finals, and I know a couple of the players here, which is I think exciting and fun. And I'm excited to see how it goes. I think it'll be a good set for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure I recognize because we did play against PSPM, and for me, I was kind of throwing some games over there, but my team we were still managed to win in the end.
Hmm.
But I know these guys. Mega Mike Mon has, I think he has played like a lot. I think all of the sea battles. I think,
Yeah.
as far as I could tell. But yeah, really fantastic roller player, and the rest of the members. I do recognize Jorion actually. Or wait, no, they just updated it. SquidCoin. I'm not really sure familiar with much of these on the other side, but I think I'm really excited for most of like this matchup right here because I feel like looking at the teams right here, this is like I would say this is going to be a close matchup right here.
Oh, for sure. I personally know Mike. He was my teammate on Sea Glass for Sea Battle 2, which we won. Huge shout outs to Mike, and crazy Dynamo player. And like I said, he plays Dynamo, so we might see some like off meta and interesting comps coming from the side of I forgot the team names already, but we might see some interesting comps from them, and I hope we see interesting comps from the other side as well.
Yeah,
I think that going to a LAN opens up a lot of like weird comp opportunities because you can't just pick people to play with. And we are going into this game one on tower control, ship shape. And what do you say to this weapon comp here?
um, I really like this on tower control
Cool.
specifically, and that is a 96 vanilla, and I expect Mike to play the splat roller, and the way how I see because like roller has really been unappreciated as a weapon, and I
Hmm.
really think this weapon is like a really good sharking weapon. Like if the enemy is really caught off guard and they have no idea where the roller is, you're gonna get punished like way a lot by this roller. As soon as I said that, Mike does go down. So feel like I said into like before the matchup, like this is so even right now, and right now we got SquidCoin taking two members down, and this is their opportunity to make a push here.
For sure, and I don't know when that 90s is at, but they will have a vac for their push, which could open up huge opportunities on top left, and I guess they popped it, I didn't see. But you're right about this roller here. It can open up like a lot of um, opportunities for SquidCoin, especially with no, not SquidCoin, PSPM. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this, but it can open up a lot of opportunities with that bubble, and I hope to see more. But PSPM here with like getting 3 down, and we should see a push from them soon.
Yeah, and you already see Mike already add to their face and able to get a pick right there. And that is something about a splat roller that I like, specifically on this map and mode, because it is very strong when you have so much into the front and then popping that bubble right there just gives out a lot of space for their team to just make their push here. And we see Nexus here trying to like shark roll a little bit to find a pick, but it was unfortunately getting up, not able to get a pick right there. The back gets pulled out by SquidCoin. So right now, I think SquidCoin is a little bit struggling to get some of the members on the side of PSPM right now. So this is going to be tough for them.
For sure, and I think another plus of PSPM's comp is this double splatling, which you don't see it a lot, but people don't play it, and I don't know why. Double splatling, you have to push through a Nautilus and a heavy splatling, a heavy added splatling. Those are two of the most frustrating weapons to push into, and you're seeing it here as SquidCoin can barely get their footing against this team comp.
Yeah, and that actually gives them some space now for SquidCoin to get two members down on the side of PSPM. They do need to get more members down, so Nexus able to get out more, but the one player is still up there, so it looks like they're going to ignore the player for now. So I think they could still recover back. So still, we're only 2 minutes and 35 seconds into the match, so it's not great as a map where you have to start making these pushes because it's going to be rough. So, and it's only just Nexus left alive and trying to force it. That's going to be now a wipeout. It's not looking great for SquidCoin as of right now.
For sure, and this Clash boss right here should hypothetically be very good on tower, but I don't think they've been able to get in very much against this double spotling and Zuka comp. It's just hard. And PSPM, again, with control of the tower here and just continuing to cycle picks onto SquidCoin. And they've cleared the last check, so all they need to do is ride tower to the end, and they might knock out here.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks like they're probably just going to just do it, just that, and there you go. And about that double splat link comp you were mentioning, I feel like because my old team used to run that, and we always try to make it work, we always run like Nautilus as like, you know, Nautilus is a very strong weapon for like its main weapon to like be up in the front and play aggressive and get those like high damage of picks right there. And then you would either have like maybe like heavy splat laying or maybe mini sometimes, which I used to run that like as a comp back in Splatoon 2 because like I would like run like not mini then any kind of other weapon. So seeing it actually very excites me a lot because like I really love to see some other teams like to run double splatling comps.
For sure, and I think a weakness there with SquidCoin's comp is that you just don't have that that long range burst option to take care of those spotlings. They have a Zuka, but it's on a Clash Blaster, which doesn't get a lot of Zukas in the first place. And we might see a comp switch here just to deal with a double spotling. And we could see something here on game 2, which will be Museum Clan Blitz. What are your thoughts on this map mode?
It's really, it could be a little bit complicated at times. If you have like the picks and some opportunity specials and clams, I feel like when you have the enemy spinner and getting all that control into their basket, I feel like you just have all the resources. But the question is, will they be able to have all of the clams and pass them over and then just score a lot is what I mean. That all goes to show if they're able to do that because like it's very important to like find the picks, get the control of their enemy basket, and just getting all of the clams right there.
For sure. And I think if what team was I think if PSPM sticks with this double spotling, they might have an easier time, because as you know, there are spinners on each plat, and spotling can take like huge positions there up against SquidCoin, especially with SquidCoin's lack of a, let's say, readily available long range option. I think that this could be a very good like situation for PSPM to play into, and they also have a spot roller, presumably with a bubble, which everybody knows about bubble on Clan Blitz. It's good.
Yeah, and the thing I like about Splat Roller, especially on Clan Blitz, because like I really think Bubble is just a very good special in Clan Blitz in general, because like if you get your bubble ready and you have a really big push to the enemy basket, you can really just use that to fully protect your team, and just like the enemy team has to shred that bubble to like make sure they don't score any clams. So I'm not really seeing too many changes other than like Mike switching over to the Dynamo, which I am not very surprised with the cooler one. And that is a heavy edit crab that I'm also seeing here, which we don't really get to see it too much here in like SeaBATTLE. So I'm actually pretty excited to see it here.
For sure. And this 52 on the side of SquidCoin just trying like create opportunities for them to get in like 1v1s or like pull the other team away, but they just can't. There's just too much crossfire from both spotlings to where they can't get any value out of that wall. And we see that here as PSPM is just rapidly pushing up into the pot, and they've already scored.
Oh. Yeah, and that's actually pretty rough for Mike right there. You didn't really have to be in that spot because that was just very unfortunate position you had to be in. But they were able to at least score a basket, but they weren't able to follow up on more clams right there. So that forced them to just have like at least a 10-point penalty there. So it's not too bad. But if they extend more of this push right here, which is they're doing right now, I think they're really in a good spot. And see that they're getting 3 of them down here, and it's just only the 96 Gal left alive. And look at that, already remaining of 24. That is what you want to see as PSPM right there.
For sure, and I mean, getting a push all the way down to 18. And they just seem to be having such a hard time fighting back against this comp, which it does make a little bit of sense. They have double wall. They for sure have double bomb, but they also have double wall, which you can make space with that, but not against a spotling and an edit, and especially a Dynamo. And this comp from PSPM is, I thought it was okay, but it's working a lot better than I thought it would, especially in this kind of situation.
Yeah, and like they're also making it really work into their favors too, because like you know, I feel like most of these players here are playing for their comfort here, and I think that's what exactly they're doing. And look, they won game 1, and now they're in a really big advantage lead here, which is gonna be very tough for SquidCoin to like fight back. Which my problem with SquidCoin's comp right now is you don't really have that much mobility, and the problem is that you don't really have that much of killing power either, other than like the 52 right there. It's just very hard to like find like opportunities to like find picks and then uh, try to find your way back in there. It's just hard.
For sure, and we see this Viper with the power clam maybe scoring again, but I don't know. They don't have a lot of power clams besides the one, well, they have power clams, it's just like, you know, scoring here, I don't know. This will give SquidCoin another pity, but they haven't been able to use it at all. They've just have not been able to push out. And somebody on the great tier scoring again, and one clam, and that will be the knockout for PSPM. That is a 2-0, and we are going on to game 3, which is potentially, or is basically match point.
Yeah, and for SquidCoin, you got to really be thinking that it's very difficult to like really find your way back in, because like I feel like they just really didn't have any answers to like the comp that PSPM really had there, because like you had the Dynamo and then you had the 2 Splylings, and then I forgot what other weapon they had right there. Oh, it was a Wiper.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just feel like in their composition right now, because like they just had 3 shooters and a blaster, I just feel like when you have a comp with like PSPM has, I feel like they have a lot of utilities and a lot of weapons that they can have a lot of variety that they can use to just really try to make this work. And right now, it is working into their favor right now.
For sure. And this match point will be on Undertow Rainmaker, which I don't know. I've heard people don't like it. I've heard people like it. I've heard it's like mediocre. I've asked you this question before, but I am very curious. What do you think about this map mode combo?
I have mixed feelings about it. It can be a little bit complicated in ways of like how you really want to push the Rainmaker, in my opinion, which, you know, a lot of people would take the standard left side. And I guess if you get like somehow a wipeout, you could potentially try to take that to the right checkpoint right there. But I feel like the right checkpoint is a little bit risky to me, because like if you're trying to take the right checkpoint, I feel like you need to take all the members down.
Yeah.
In order for you to like use it. And then after that, I think you probably have to hold on to the Rainmaker and maybe rotate to left, which I feel like that's a little bit stressful. But taking the left has a lot of control here, because like if you have so many like 2 members already to the left checkpoint right there, I feel like it's so easy for the pushing point to like the attacker team to just use that position to take that control, and using the specials, it's just going to be good into their favor.
For sure. And we are going into that game 3 now, and I'm expecting to see that assaulting, and we will see it. And that is that is Mike on Carbon. I have never seen that. For how many times I've hit Mike, I've never seen him on Carbon.
No.
And a sploosh. Oh.
Whoa, we're getting some spicy moments right here. A sploosh, and we got a Carbon. That is, we love to see it right here for anybody that's watching the stream. And it looks like it's going to be SquidCoin getting the first pop. And we actually see a bamboo on the side of SquidCoin, which I feel like I've seen a couple of people would play bamboo. So, again, really interesting weapon choices here in this game 3.
For sure. And this hammer dies. And it seems that SquidCoin wants to take it right, but they get shredded by the Spotlings. They get it to 67, sure, but pushing when either of these Spotlings are alive, it seems like a bad idea with how fast they will kill you.
Yeah, it's just really not a good idea to push onto that right checkpoint right there. I just feel like you're not going to get a lot, and plus you had 2 of the enemy members right there to just shred you and like get you right there. So, and look at that. They do get the checkpoint. So, and as I mentioned a bit before this match started, like you already see these members and you already see the Carbon on the flank, but they have to drop down because they're going to have to be saying like they called out the Carbons like right there behind us. So, and look at that. That's going to be a lot of points for PSPM right there. And that's going to be 11 remaining. That is actually very huge for PSPM right there. And right now, SquidCoin is just in a lot of trouble right now.
SquidCoin just trying to get PSPM off of them, but also something I realized, they don't have a true backline to deal with these Splatlings, because I feel like typically you either want like a Zuka or like a backline to deal with them, and they don't have that. So they have been continuously pushing into double Splatling, and you can just see this is very, very hard to deal with on the side of SquidCoin, as these Splatlings just continue to die and come back to life and just pop specials constantly, and we'll see a splashdown here, which gets nobody, but still, SquidCoin is in a very tough spot here, pushing into double Splatling.
Yeah, it's very tough for SquidCoin right now, and the fact that PSPM was able to get that many points right there, good pick onto the hammer right there. But they're gonna have a lot to work on here if they really want to force not getting 3-0'd here. So this is your last chance if you really want to play more games here. This is something that needs to really happen for SquidCoin. But the whale is being popped, but it's not really used for as much. But here come the strikes to at least give some space, but I don't know if there's any of the members of SquidCoin able to follow up on the strikes. So it's not really what you really want, and now it's just the Bamboo player left alive. I feel like PSPM are just in a really comfortable spot right now.
Oh, for sure. SquidCoin doesn't have first check yet, so that means PSPM can just play, for lack of a better word, they can play lame, and they can win. Because, as I said, they just have to push into double Splatling. That is incredibly hard, and with one special, I think two specials already online for PSPM, it just makes it so much easier for them to just assert their space and not give up any footing on this hold here by them.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks like PSPM is also really holding out to this Rainmaker here. So they're just really not letting any of SquidCoins pass them. Using the strikes, but I don't think it's not really going to really be useful as much. And now this is really tough because we're only a minute and 25 seconds left on the clock right now. Like, SquidCoin needs to do something here if they really want to do something, because like I feel like they're just really too scared to like find where that carbon is. I feel like from what I'm noticing, if they're able to find a bit more often on that carbon, I feel like they might have a chance.
For sure. And SquidCoin, I'm noticing, is that they don't save their specials. They pop them and then they don't do anything. Like, one is down on the side of PSPM and they're not pushing. But again, that is a strength of PSPM's comp. But one of the Splatling is down. They still have another one up. And SquidCoin grabbing Rainmaker here, but PSPM is behind them, the sploosh.
Yeah,
trying to get a pick, finds one, gets the Clash Blaster down, and everybody's looking at the sploosh. And just maximum distraction about that sploosh allows the rest of PSPM to collapse on Rainmaker, and they get check, but
they get two members down, so that might be at least something that they could work into their favor here. So, but that will be a trade-off for another two down on the side of SquidCoin. So this is going to be a very, very tough, but I don't think you really had to push that Rainmaker too far yet because you got two members down already. It's only the Bamboo left alive. I don't know if they're going to have enough time left to even score more, because like you already see the Bamboo trying to get to picks, but they get two picks down, but they need to really run it quick, but I don't think it's really going to happen. Falls off to the stage right there, and that is game. Wow, what a great performance by PSPM.
For sure, and you hate to see the Rainmaker back all the way up, but hey, great games there from both, great play there from both teams, and especially great set from PSPM, showing that roller and double Splatling comps are still good despite people not playing them anymore.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I feel like PSPM really played that well. And the thing about that I noticed from PSPM, really, so it's really like very, very how they like to play with their comfort. And it's just really working into their favors a lot. And some of the games that they had were like either maybe a little bit even, and then some of them were just like not even close. I just feel like some of those games that they had for PSPM, it was just their favorite to kind of just win this matchup right here.
For sure, and I don't know, that double Splatling comp just shut them down. They really didn't have a true answer for that, and they tried making adjustments, but it might have just been too late, and as you said, just, it was good. That's what I can say, it was good.
Yeah, for sure now. And I think we will be taking a bit of a short break
I
right now, I
think,
think.
yeah, they're funneling everybody out for a group photo besides us. They've left us here. I don't know.
Unfortunate. How dare they?
I
How dare the
know. How?
staff?
I
Come
know.
on, staff. Come on.
I don't know. Much love to the staff though for putting
Yeah,
this
yeah,
event
for
on, for
sure, for
real.
sure, for sure.
And we are we will be signing off now. Where can we find you, Manaphy?
Uh, so they can find me on Blue Sky or Twitter or X, whatever you guys call it, Manaphy-chan. That's how you can really find me. But I think I'll still be here commentating for a little bit for now, so pretty exciting. So how about you?
You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky, even though I don't post. At Osa Samosas, same at there, same at everywhere. Um, I do have another set after this. I think you are in gold bracket quarters too, right? Or gold
I'm
semis?
not really too sure because like I haven't really looked at it
Mhm.
this sheet yet, so I'll definitely have to look back at it once because I think for now we're gonna be taking a break for now. So don't worry, guys. There will be more games in SeaBATTLE, so don't go anywhere. Take a break, and we'll see you guys for the next games.